Hi guys, reGeeky here. Normally I would be doing a video about The Walking Dead and Arrow and my feels for them and what I thought was awesome and not awesome, but today I'm going to do something a little bit more serious. I'm talking about Hurricane Sandy. Now for you viewers that don't know, I live in New Jersey, so I was pretty much like a direct hit for Hurricane Sandy. So I'm going to give you guys something of a personal view of the inside of the hurricane and let you know what it was like being where I was when it happened. As far as I know, for the rest of New Jersey, we're still without power. We still have no running water, no phones, no internet for most of the New Jersey area. New Jersey Transit, the train station that's public transport, is not up and running. Buses are running at very limited capacity. They're telling everybody to please stay off the roads if they can because a lot of the lights aren't working. I actually drove a little bit around today. As you can see, I'm not in my usual garb that I do my videos because I'm actually in my work clothes. If power was on in Manchester, where my store is located, I'd actually be there right now and working, but I'm not, so obviously I have no power, at least in that area, which is a little weird because it's only 15 minutes away from me, but I have power here. I'm not sure how that works. Schools have been closed for the next couple of days. As far as I know, only Long Branch system is closed until Friday. The rest of the school systems haven't really been announced. The serious thing I have to critique about the whole Hurricane Sandy news updates. Yesterday, no New Jersey stations were really giving out information. They told you absolutely nothing about what was going on, what they were doing utilities-wise, when anybody would get power back. All they were saying was 7 to 10 days. Whereas when we turned to a New York station, they were actually giving full, complete updates about all the school systems, what was actually happening downtown, which is underwater, and talking about the tunnel systems and stuff like that, and no New Jersey station did that. So come on, guys. You need to really update it because no communication's scarier than not having power. Prepping for the storm, my mom filled giant containers full of water, one for toilet and one for drinking. She also had pots layered all over the house full of water for drinking. Even outside of our house, there was still a lot of damage, but not as much as other areas. So I'm going to let you know, I have a couple of headlines here that I got from the papers that came in today on Wednesday. So I have destruction, and then I have picking up the pieces. Pretty much both of these papers end up talking about the destruction that's happened. As you can see here, this is actually a storefront in Asbury Park that was completely decimated by the storm. It's got its store ripped out. Down here, they actually talk about the Asbury Boardwalk. That's actually part of the boardwalk, if you can tell, that's been ripped up. And that's actually more complete than most of the boardwalks right now. If you're planning on vacationing in New Jersey sometime during the summer, there's no boardwalks. I know it's in black and white, so it's a little hard to tell, but this is supposed to be Seaside. These are all houses in here, and everything in between is water. This is the ocean, okay? This is the ocean. This is supposed to be streets, and it's not. So that's a little picture of Seaside from actual newspapers. When I finally got internet back, I managed to grab some pictures from locals that actually live on Seaside. This is some of the pictures of the destruction that currently happened to them. Even on major highways like 37, you had random boats and things that washed up ashore there. This is pictures of the boardwalk at Seaside and some of the damage that happened to it, including some of the ride areas. This is what's left of the Seaside boardwalk and the amusement park that sat on it. So as you can see, a lot of this rides were destroyed. Not that that really is important at this time, but most of the destruction is kind of scary to look at and seeing what the power of the ocean could do to something like that. And like any devastation, you have the people that take advantage of the situation, like these guys in Kingsburg. They're actually been looting these houses because a lot of people's houses actually fell off of the foundation. So there's been people that have been looting those. And they've also gone to the boardwalk areas and any machines that had quarters or anything like that in them. People have been trying to break those open to get money. In Brick and Manalapan, there are gas-powered fires going, and what makes that really scary is the fact that the firefighters can't actually get to those fires. Right now, the roads are unusable there. They're probably still flooded. That's all they really say about them is that they're unaccessible. So I'm going to assume that the roads are still flooded, so the firefighters can't even get to those fires yet, but those fires are powered by natural gas, so I'm not sure how they're going to be able to stop those. A couple of them right now, if I listen to the radio station, it actually gives a listing of all the gas stations that are currently functioning. For some reason, a lot of people didn't fill up on gas when they heard there was going to be a hurricane. Duh, guys. Well, there's also a lot of people that have generators that have been going for days, and those generators have been sucking up gas like crazy, so I can assume that's what all these people are here for. They're actually lined up at a gas station in Belmar, lining up with all these red containers trying to get gas from this little Sunoco that's up and running. Down here is actually one of the most devastating pictures. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Belmar. And the Belmar boardwalk is a beautiful boardwalk. It's brick laced and it's concrete and some of it's wood, but for the most part it's like one of the nicest boardwalks on the East Coast. That is the remains of the boardwalk left over. Yeah, there is no boardwalk. Actually, this little piece right here, that's the boardwalk. And then all those people that are walking where that sand is, that's where the boardwalk used to be. And these houses that you see in the distance right here, that's actually across the street from the boardwalk. So there's no street, there's no concrete, and there's no boardwalk. Anyways, that's reGeeky here, giving you the information inside update about Hurricane Sandy and somebody that's actually in the area of Hurricane Sandy. And hopefully I'll be able to do my regular review show in a couple days. See you later.